That free throw missing.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Murray. The Lakers also making some changes. Gabriel's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverley in for James. Thomas passes to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Highland. Back to Smith. Here's Najee. Bryant defending. Najee, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Thomas. Gets it off. Beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Look what it is, fans. Your Nuggets dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
It seems everyone wants a piece of NP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Ish Smith. And it's Jokic in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Thomas against Smith. Inside, here's Gabriel. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Smith. Passes it to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
They get it back. And the pass to Beverley. Thomas with it. Here's Gabriel. A second chance effort. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Damian Jones is checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control.
Your Nuggets 44. Lakers 35.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game.
Substitution on the
For
floor.
Russell Westbrook. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Taking a look at the Lakers. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Thomas, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Murray with it. Now Thomas defending from 17 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Here's Thomas.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Nuggets.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And Gordon can be a tough customer by the way he scores anywhere on the floor.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago. And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Cans it from downtown.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Five on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. A rebound by the Lakers. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon. Taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Smith dishes to Porter. Smith against Thomas. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers trail by 10 to the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
Both teams changing it up here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And stolen by Thomas. From deep three-point range, kept alive. Davis lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just beating the defense to the glass and putting it right back up. AD, a powerhouse inside.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Najee. 6 to shoot from the baseline. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Right side Davis. Back to Thomas. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Bryant. Thomas with the steal. Davis in the corner. Schroeder outside. Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 18 points for MP.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And Will Pope with a wide open look. The Nuggets with another miss. Thomas passes to Bryant. From deep three-point range, and in Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Highland passes to Najee.
Los Angeles.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
76% from the line a season ago.
First free throw is good.
Bruce Brown.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Thomas surveying the D. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nuggets ahead, leading by 3. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Island in the backcourt with Murray to his side. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Island passes to Jokic. That 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Bounce pass Thomas. Walker goes in to the paint, and Davis with the basket on the assist by Walker. And 11 points for Davis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now the pass to Highland. Back to Murray. On the wing, Gordon. And the 3-ball is good. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
I love that he does that. And
Substitution on the court.
James finds Thomas. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Michael Porter Jr. continuing to be pressed off the floor with these injuries to get himself righted, back and healthy, and make contributions at a high level.
From deep, Thomas drills it from outside.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now Murray. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Lonnie Walker. That's his 4th personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Aaron Gordon.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it. Smith
inside. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Stay focused on your workout.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the...
For those of you joining us for the first time, maybe you were gifted NBA 2K23 for the holidays, welcome. And to get you started, or for those of you that just need some tips on new gameplay features, we're running our Expert Tips series with gameplay director Mike Wang over the next couple of weeks. First up, we're talking about new badges, and stay tuned for shooting tips coming up later in the episode. Take a look.
Hey, I'm Mike Wang, and I'm here to share some expert tips about choosing your badges in NBA 2K23. The right badge combo can lead to elite-level abilities on the court. There are many new badges this year, so I just want to spotlight one in each category that you'll be excited to try out.
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves. He's checked in for Russell Westbrook. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Launches it. Kept alive. Davis, that's good.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
Edwards finds Towns. The 3. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. MP against Russell. Pass to James. Back to MP. And there's James on the assist by MP.
Yeah, LeBron, he's setting the screen, but you can't lose sight of him when he rolls.
Russell against MP. Russell, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
It's stolen by James.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
A dunk master, AD, with yet another slam. When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Russell, that's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
James, that's good. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
Yeah, very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Anderson's checked in for Gobert. Bryant, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Reeves. Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target from outside. The Lakers trail. MP outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Inside, here's Davis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Thomas has got his 4th assist with that last one.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A 3rd foul this early could spell trouble.
Well, you consider D'Angelo.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 3. Thomas. Davis, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Pass to Reeves. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Edwards against MP. Here's Towns. Baseline jumper right on the money. Towns has got 5 points. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Pass to Prince. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ooh, poked away. Here's Towns for 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Westbrook, the pass to MP. To the middle. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James rises up and punches it home.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the paint. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Towns has gotten his 3rd basket of the night, and that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Thomas. Basket counts. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion. But MP has shown he's at least 1st to 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one misses.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Prince.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Here's Thomas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, the defender really went after him.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. He does not get the second one.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
1 second left. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get...
The Lakers, 46.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
Substitution.
The Wolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And it's Noel in for Edwards. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Here's Russell. Pass to Reed for the lead. Schroeder with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Beverly, the pass to Schroeder. MP outside. 1:05 left in the third. 4 on the clock. Here's Beverly, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Gabriel, he's checked in for Jones.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
And so he draws the foul. Shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Noel.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The Lakers trail. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Russell. The three is up. On target from range. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Prince. And McDaniels is subbed in for Edwards. Thomas, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's MP, then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base, I needed a little help getting started, you know?
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure. That's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, you know. I've heard from people in the like of, in sales, you know, tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job.
Hey, what you working on? Never get better watching other players work out. Go do something. Why are you standing here? Go work on your game. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. Keep at it. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? Hey, when was the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. This is where things count, right here. When's team dinner? I'm starving. Back to work. It's like a sauna. Who's on the AC? get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Keep it going. One more. Just like that.
I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today. Shoot that, man! Hey, right here. Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Now we're rolling.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're.
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right, all right.
You chilling?
Duh, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP,
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team.
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here. Ooh, I say me.
Okay, then. Last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the...
This might not be my hometown, but this is my city now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
A great new playmaking badge is Vice Grip. It helps you secure the ball against pesky defenders trying to rip you after rebounds, pickups, and catches. Definitely a must-have for all those glass-cleaning bigs out there. Spot-up shooters will want to grind for Hall of Fame Claymore. This is an interesting badge that encourages floor spacing. The longer you remain stationary in place, off-ball, the more effective you'll be in catch-and-shoot situations from that spot. Waiting too long or dribbling after the catch will deactivate the badge, so it's important to let it fly as soon as a teammate kicks out to you. And our defensive stoppers will love shutting down perimeter players with the Challenger badge. As the name suggests, this
Almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so break this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammate. Let's check in for Los Angeles. So on the floor for Denver, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
To catch up with head coach Mike Malone. I asked him to sum up their season to this point. He said, look, there's room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives we can draw from. He just wants to see more consistency every night. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
2 minutes remain in the first. Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Count it. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go. And one thing you can say with MP, Craig, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Highland. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year one of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
The pass to Highland. The shot, and Thomas with the block. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Highland's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Thomas surveying the D. The three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Murray against Thomas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Thomas got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jokic passes to Murray. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. It's good. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A lot of times Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are... A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And they double up Brown. Shoots the three. And they get it back. Highland passes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Here's Najee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Najee's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver. Peter passes to Thomas. Here's Jones. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Okay, everybody, time to get loud for your Lakers youth dance team. Let me hear you.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's Thomas. And he beats the buzzer. Wow! And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We come back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Walker in at the small forward. That's the group to the right.
Substitution
lineup change for the Lakers. Pass to Highland. And here's Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for the years to come.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
That free throw, no good. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year. We were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Left side, Gordon. Comes up empty down low.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Outside Thomas. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to Thomas. To the inside. Stolen by Gordon. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive.
Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Jokic. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside Thomas. Six on the shot clock. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Nuggets lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Island in the backcourt with Murray to his side. And it's Porter at the small forward. Murray outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Murray the pass to Porter. Steps back and fires. Misses off the right eye.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jokic kicks to Murray, and stolen by Thomas. To take the lead, count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
The defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Pass to LeBron. Over Murray. And James gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Murray, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. A 2-point game. Walker finds Thomas. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 4. It's tipped. Thomas with the steal over Jokic. The offensive rebound. And that one good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Shooting for Denver, Aaron Gordon at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Gordon.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They got other guys that can fill his spot.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this isn't ideal. They've got to make a 3, then foul, and hope for some help with some free throw misses, and then make another 3.
And now we present our new... balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter.
Let's make some noise. We are a 6-man.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Nuggets foul. Contagious ball, well coached.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Denver making a switch here.
On to Los Angeles, Lonnie Walker IV, taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a closer. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you in?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make.
Let's introduce the guests for today. It's Team World. Welcome back, Bash and King Jordan.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm so locked in.
Has really shifted. Coach Rick Carlisle said.
A lot of capable players, Allie. Thanks for that. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. And for Indiana, Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing. Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Turner. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Poke loose. Morris left side. Over Smith. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Halliburton. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Jackson finds Zubats. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Jackson. And the basket by Halliburton.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise. Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doesn't go for him. Hield with the defensive effort. Halliburton's got an open look. From downtown, another miss by Halliburton.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jackson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Leonard passes to George. Morris finds some space. And too long on the shot.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. He put together 10 points in the
Clippers. 4. Time for your Indiana face mates, everyone.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Jackson and Turner are in the middle. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." Guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Covington. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
2 minutes.
Wall, the pass to Batum. Now here's Wall.
Pacers foul, Chris Duarte.
The Clippers call timeout. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows.
Today we've got the notorious LD2K who's leading the squad, Danny, Brian, and the oh-so-festive Rodney.
Hi.
Little jingle jangle there.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much.
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. For the Celtics, Smart is the point. White is on the wing. I'm in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Brown against Curry. A 3-ball. The shot will not fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
A three-pointer is right on target.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Horford. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Thompson is doubled. Here's Green. Pass to Looney. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tatum passes to Horford. And here's Thompson. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Here's Green. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The putback. It's rebounded by Curry. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Milwaukee.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Brown. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Pass to Brogdon. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Brogdon.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
The Celtics 3. The Warriors 13.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, and the Celtics getting some veteran help, Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And Poole gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets an open look and hits.
No second thoughts for Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And there's the pass to Wiseman. Makes it off the glass. Wiseman's got his first points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final three. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Green left side. Outside for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson finds Green. Outside for Curry.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Pass to Wiseman. Stolen by Smart. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State? And that'll do it.
All right, fans, give it up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. At the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson.
Oh, wow! Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Warriors leading by 12. Wiggins drives in and stolen by Tatum. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Feeds it to Wiggins. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And the Warriors with possession here. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Tatum. Curry outside. Good work defensively by Smart.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Clock at 6, and that one goes up. Out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Lets it go with a 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's Wiseman.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Williams kicks to Tatum. And there's the... Oh!
Yes! Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
The 3 from Tatum. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Assisted by...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Griffin. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Curry with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Poole. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Jordan Poole. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Celtics, trailing by 4. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins dishes to Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Warriors lead by 6.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. This is to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 4. 1:49 left here in the 4th quarter. Al Horford is checked in for Griffin. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, will see if we can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Looney. He feeds it to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Smart against Curry. Wiggins right side. Looney. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 6. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Get up on your feet.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything. How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Murray finds Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Thompson is so cool under duress. His easygoing personality aiding him in these types of situations.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, a little bounce still, Clay? Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
Brown inside the line. Misses off the left iron. So he's
Chris mentioned
Coming right up, the Nets taking on the Grizzlies. For the Net, happy holidays, everyone. Allie, it's a...
Well, Kevin Durant, the...
Yeah. It's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. All right, Doris, we're right in the thick of the season, but I got a very important question for you here. What do you think of all these alternate uniforms around the league?
Okay, I absolutely love what the NBA... has done with this. You know I am a huge fan of the throwbacks, but there's always one team I'm highly anticipating, and that's the Miami Heat. Are they coming out with the Miami Vice jersey, and how does it look?
And the Nets with possession here. Back to Irving. And the officials call a traveling violation. Morant with it. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Now Jackson. Back to Adams. Outside Morant. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Simmons. Finished off the break.
Oh my goodness, Ben Simmons takes defense into offense. He's a one-man band right now.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Durant has the open look. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul Paul George have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pass to Claxton. Here's O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal on the wing. Cans it with nobody near him.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Man, good whistle there.
Guys, you think about someone like Royce O'Neal, who is finally finding his footing in this league. After starting 20 combined games his first 2 seasons, he has just missed 9 starts since. Pretty incredible.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's blocked by Clark. Back to O'Neal. And another shot. They get it back.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Clark. Here's Conchar. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Williams from long range. Here's Aldama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Patrick Mills picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Curry. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They're up by 2.
Time to make some noise for your...
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
T.J. Warren out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Edmund Sumner. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
2 points. That one goes.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Nets with a lead.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Williams on the wing. Outside Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
Here's Jones. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Irving, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Steven Adams. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Thomas. They double him with Curry. And stolen by Irving. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Mills. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Outside Morant. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama.
Ben Simmons, one of the most skilled guys.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest... And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Brooks in at the 3. The Nets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Simmons, drives to the hoop. Oh, Simmons!
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben.